and play some music, right? I'm not sure if you can hear it, but I decided that I'm going to try something new today. So maybe you can't hear it, maybe you can. If anyone is joining me live, I would love for you to give me a thumbs up if you can hear any music. I am testing it out. This is a fun part of, when you decide to go live every day, at least 5 days a week for about 100 days or until February. Got to test out something else. So, with that, let me see if I can turn this thing off because today I'm going to talk about the fact it's outrageous October. So, let me turn on this. So, hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. So, I am continuing showing up here, and boy, was I tired yesterday. Anyone notice that I was tired yesterday? I still decided that I'm committed to show up every day because that's what we do, when we're on a mission to create impact. We experience low days as much as high days. And I want to say yesterday was a low day. I was low on energy. I had been participating in the Phoenix Accelerator. I've been passing by, my son's birthday that was on Saturday. And there are hard things to go through when you have lost someone and you are remembering things, and that these undercurrents shows up in our body. And hey, that's what showed up for me yesterday, and I still decided to go on and say I gotta show up. So you get me for who I am on a daily basis, and we go up and we go down. But today I want to dive in on outrageous October. Are you familiar with it? Have you heard anyone talk about outrageous October? Well, I have. I've been talking about outrageous October as we kicked it off. And with that, I want to ask you a question. What do you want? I mean, what do you want? One of the most difficult questions I get sometimes with my clients is to answer that question. It's actually far easier to start talking about what I don't want. I don't want to feel so restless in my job. I don't want to feel that I'm playing myself small. I don't want to have people speaking over me when I'm speaking into the room. I don't want to wake up in the middle of the night and being worried about XYZ. I don't want to feel stressed all the time. I don't want to hold back my opinions. I don't want to feel that I'm constantly on the back burner of everything. So we want to shift it. What do you want? And on the topic of what do you really want, there are so many layers in between what you really want and then to go out and ask for it. I'm going to share something. So last night I was in the last day of the Phoenix Accelerator, and Rich Litvin, who is running this and who is also my coach, he asked, "Who want to be coached by me?" And this is a coach that people are paying multiple thousands of dollars to meet with in one session, right? And I was holding myself back. I was like, I really want, but what if my question isn't that? impactful? What if what I would love him to really draw out of me isn't really what he sees the rest of the audience want? So I did not raise my hand. I could have asked anything. We talk about one of the world's most powerful, best thought provokers, coaches in the world. And I was sitting in the room with him and I did not raise my hand. What is that? Where do you find yourself in the same situation where you are holding yourself back, not because you don't want, but because you're scared of taking up too much space? What would other people think? What I really learned was from some of the people in the room who literally just raised their hand because they wanted to claim the space, fully knowing to trust the process, that in the second where whoever it was spotlighted and say, how can I help? What the subconscious mind needs to talk about is going to show up. They claim their space even before knowing exactly what to speak about. So what do you want? What is your ask? If you could ask for anything in your life, what would you ask for? So Outrageous October, which is coming to an end, but it's not yet ended, is about asking, having outrageous, daredevil, brave requests, not because you expect a yes, but it is to test yourself. Are you willing to go out there and challenge yourself and ask? So I did have some ask in the beginning of the month. I felt it was super scary for me to ask you to think about who do you know that is on a mission but feel maybe held back because of whatever bureaucracy in an organization, or feeling held back because other people don't believe in their ideas, or feeling held back because they're working in male dominated industries and they're constantly being pushed back and like they're not being paid attention to. My request was, who do you know that also is on a mission? Maybe you know somebody who's on a mission to solve some of the great challenges in this world. I would love to get connected with them because I work with women who are solving and looking to solve some of the greatest problems and challenges in this world. And when I say that, that is not about the grandiose, big, whatever, like the next uh, Nobel Prize. No, these are women who have become so inspired by their idea, whether that is working on mental health and how can I bring mental health and finance together to help those who are less fortunate to get an understanding of wealth management. How do I give people an understanding of knowing finance, even you have very little of it, will help you out of the situation you're in. I have a client, she's working with that. She didn't come to me and say, oh, I'm working on one of the biggest challenges in this world, which is around mental health. We have discovered, we have drawn it out of her that she has this unique ability of her through her caring and purpose of helping people and her background in finance and being an analyst and in the area she's an expert in, that she is on a mission to help people with financial literacy to get them out of poverty. The people that I'm looking for are those they're talking about something with a sense of enough is enough. That there must be another way. And you hear them talk about that. If you know someone like that, I would love to talk to that person. I would love to talk to that person. I have lots to learn from such a person. So please, that is my outrageous ask. Who do you know who feels maybe restless, who is fighting against other people's limiting beliefs and don't see their ideas and they might feel pushed back all the time, but you know that they are onto something. These are the women that I'm serving as a thought-provoking partner so we can move them fast into gear, because this is the thing. The world needs access to these brilliant minds. And maybe it's you. So, what about you? What is your ask? Outrageous ask. What is your outrageous ask? I would love to hear from you in the comments. If somebody is on here, I would love to see you. Um, and if you have any questions, anything you would love for us to dive in on, I would love to do that. What we are talking about here is being on a mission. And when you're on the mission, you have to work on your muscle of asking. Ask for help, ask for input, ask for feedback. When you're on a mission, you take your emotions on this and step back. You're inviting in criticism. You're inviting in people to say, yeah, I'm not sure if I like that, or I do like that. And it's up to you to filter this information to strengthen your idea to move forward. When I was on the mission to find and to get medicine to Kushal in India, who I'm going to visit in December, by the way, I needed to ask for help. Who else out there are on the mission to help children and families with rare genetic disorders? Who knows somebody who's looking for something to donate money to? Um, who are willing to give from their time to support on this work? Asking for help. At the moment, I've been having to ask for help on uh, me thinking bigger, like getting out of my own way. And even in my community, in the my own community and the community I'm part of, it's difficult sometimes to ask for help. But asking is the only way forward. Asking for what we want is the only way forward, right? So, with that, I'm going to love you and leave you. And I'm going to test out again if we can get some music on here again. Let me see if it can show up. And I'd love to hear from you. Where are you listening in from? What's your take on Outrageous October? Is that something that you would play with? Would you ask? Would you love to ask? Well, I'm asking music to show up, but it's showing up. And if so, I had to ask twice, 3 times actually. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Go out, ask for something, be brave. Go for no. Something that you're gonna ask, but you don't expect a yes, but it's challenging you. Okay? So have fun. Bye for now.